Billy, let's bring in our next guest, the rocker, Kenny Young from Full Circle Brewery.
Hey, Chuck, how you doing?
Going, man?
Hey, Bill.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Kenny, the Full Circle Brewery, you guys got a big month coming up, don't you?
Yeah, May's shaping up really good, man. We got a lot of different kinds of entertainment for everybody. So,
And when you say different kind of entertainment, let's just talk about what's going on tonight.
tonight is the Brothers of the Ballady, or Ballady. I'm not sure which way they say it, but it's kind of a world music type of entertainment. And if you like belly dancing girls, there'll probably be about 20 of them there tonight.
Well,
so.
that's good to hear, because when I heard it was Brothers of the Ballady, I thought they were belly dancers.
No, the guys sit and play music. We don't want to see that. You know?
Okay. Now, how long has Full Circle Brewery been open?
We've been there 15 years now.
God,
so.
it just seems like it's always been
Flash in a pan kind of thing, you know. Fresno's best kept secret, you know.
You know, you're probably right when you say that, and I don't think that's going to be true for very much longer.
Well, let's hope.
I see things that are happening downtown, and some big things that are going to be happening that should affect Full Circle Brewery.
Oh yeah, they sure should. You know, with the high-speed rail, all the new apartments being built, construction of underpasses and overcrossings for the rail. I think it'll pick up a lot. You know.
What's the plan right there for Ventura?
Overpass
or underpass?
Underpass.
Oh, really?
Starting from F Street underneath the railroad track, similar to what Fresno Street is now, except Fresno Street is going to have to be extended to F Street. That's why Wildcat and Cosmopolitan have to leave, because they need the side-up shoring for the underpass.
I knew Cosmo was going. I didn't know the Wildcat was going.
Oh, yeah, you're losing your favorit place,
Hey,
man.
you know what? Let me tell you something. I haven't been there for years.
Right.
Yeah, right.
All right. So
That wasn't your car, was it?
before you got into the brewery, were you making beer?
Not me personally. I've had friends and family that have done it over the centuries. You know, my grandfather made beer at home back in Kansas, and never got to taste any of his because I was too young, but as far as he was concerned. But I really like brewing beer. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I'm getting to something here, because the style of beer that you make isn't really like what all these other breweries are doing.
No, not at all.
They're doing the IPAs, and they're fooling around, throwing different flavors and stuff in it. And I get it. It's an important part of the business.
Yeah.
But yours is more old school.
Yeah, we're more traditional style, European style brewery in a way.
European meaning less carbonation?
Less carbonation. We don't filter anything. We let everything age. So our youngest beers are like 3 months old before we touch them. And our bigger beers, like the barley wine and Russian Imperial Stout, those are 18 months old before we touch them. So,
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's quite an investment to sit and wait on, right?
Yeah, it's a time thing, but we have a pretty large venue and area to store stuff, so we can do that. Plus, we don't bottle anything for everybody to consume because we're trying to pick our market, you know.
Is that going to change in the future, Kenny?
Yeah, eventually we'll do some bottling. We actually had one of our beers, Clusterfuckle Cream Ale, bottled back in the early 2000s, and it went over pretty good, but we had a contract brewer do that. They went out of business during 2008, so...
And with your special recipes, do you feel confident letting a big brewer do it for you?
Yeah, I don't have any problem with it. They sign a contract to
do it perfectly?
Yeah, so...
the Clusterfuckle is your number one, always has been, huh?
Yeah, it sure has. Now our new one, the Bill's Pills, you know.
Yeah.
Tell me about Bill's Pills.
It's a true Czechoslovakian Pilsner. We use Czechoslovakian malt, Moravian malt, and we also use a Czech Zaz hop. So it's the closest thing you can get in the United States without being in Czechoslovakia.
How strong is that beer?
It's 5.2.
So not
nice
a ripper,
lighter. Yeah,
right?
it's a nice lighter beer. So.
Hey, is the roller derby season starting soon?
Season already started.
Okay.
We had our first bout on I want to say the 18th or 19th, and their next bout is coming up May 30th with us at home. So
I think it's important to note that it's, when the bouts are at the Full Circle Brewery, that it is all ages.
Oh yeah, well,
and it's a great thing to take the kids to.
We're kind of an all ages venue anyway because of our brewing license. If you want to bring your kids, we actually have one family that they have a son. He has his own drink. It's called the Jackson Special. It's half water, half root beer.
Half water, half root beer.
That's right. 'Cause the full root beer got him wound up so much.
I was just going to say that's because
they had to shut it down a little bit.
Your root beer, you got to drink with a fork.
Yeah, you kind of do. It's good old fashioned root beer.
You gonna be breaking out the root beer floats anytime soon?
We can't serve the ice cream, but if you guys want to bring in a half-gallon of ice cream and we can do root beer floats, or you bring down some ice cream, we do a porter float or a Russian Imperial Stout float.
You know,
really
I wanted
tasty.
to try one of those,
Yeah.
and I haven't. Tell me about it.
Superior Dairy's chocolate ice cream with our Russian Imperial Stout, the most fantastic float you can have, and it doesn't interrupt your drinking.
And or you can grab a growler and jump on the train and go out to Superior yourself. I don't know how they'll feel about you whipping out your growler in the middle of there.
Well, if you take the root beer, they don't mind.
Talk about some of the other shows you have coming up this month.
Well, tonight with the Brothers of Balladie. Tomorrow night we have Astrid Plain. She's
Astrid Plain from Animotion.
Yeah, she's a great singer. She's doing her CD release party tomorrow night. She already has about 70 tickets sold. So.
Wow.
Get down there early if you're going to be there.
She's a great person, too. Just fun to hang out with.
She is. She's a lot of fun. And then you want to have fun, go next weekend on May 9th. We have the fabulous Rogue Favorites, the famous Haydell sisters.
Yeah,
and
the
you
Haydell
cannot
sisters.
beat these
and
girls.
They'll be Skyping in next week to promote their gig at your venue.
Right.
And then they actually promised me to stay in Fresno an extra day just so that they can come on the Buzz and play on the Monday following.
Correct.
So I'm super stoked about that.
They're having as an opener for their show the other Rogue favorite, Fresno favorite, Jaguar Bennett.
Awesome.
You can't get more offensive comedy than Jag.
Anything else you got going on over there, Kenny?
Oh, man, there's so many things. I wasn't prepared for more than what I got right now, but there's lots of stuff going on. Oh, we got Tempest coming back May 16th. So if you like Celtic rock, it's during the Pirate Festival, which is going on out at Kearney Park. And Saturday evening at our place, we've got Tempest. So if you like Celtic rock, come on down.
So the Pirate Festival is going to be out at Kearney this year?
Yeah, they moved it from Roding Park because of the construction they've got where they had it last year at Roding Park. They're housing construction materials for the African exhibit.
I think Kearney Park's a better fit anyway.
It works out real well for all of us.
And just in mentioning that, the final Renaissance Fair of the year is always at Kearney Park, and Full Circle's always there. It's always a fun party.
And Pirate Fair, they serve our beers and meads, so be ready to drink when you go out there.
And I'm right around the corner.
Perfect weather, man.
Kenny, always good to
Chuck,
see you, brother.
Always glad to be here,
Thanks
man.
for being a sponsor of the Buzz.
Hi, Dot.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in the Buzz. Stick around.
All right.